All right, this tail of the tape for the main event is brought to you by V-Chain, the official Layer 1 blockchain of UFC. Jan Blachowicz, 39 years of age. Magomed Ankalaev is 30. Ankalaev taller by an inch, but Blachowicz will enjoy a 3-inch reach advantage. All right, now to get you the intros for our championship main event, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, Chairman Stephen J. Klubeck, Executive Director Jeff Mullen. Our 3 judges scoring this contest at Octagon side are Mike Bell, Derek Clearly, and Sal Diamato. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Mark Goddard. This championship bout is brought to you by the Callisto Protocol. Fear takes no prisoners, available now. And New Amsterdam Wild Card, made with real vodka. Wild Card is in your corner when you need hard-hitting flavor. And now, for those in attendance and UFC fans watching around the world, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed light heavyweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 18 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Moscow, Russia, presenting the number 4 ranked UFC light heavyweight contender in the world, Magomed Ankalaev! And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 29 wins, 9 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 204.5 pounds. Fighting out of Warsaw, Poland, presenting the number 3 ranked light heavyweight contender in the world and the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jan Blachowicz!
Okay, gentlemen, you've been over the rules, you know exactly what I expect. Listen to me, keep yourself protected. When I tell you to stop, you stop. If you want to touch, do it now. God's bless.
Oh boy, no glove touch.
Woo. You know, those World Cup shootouts are pretty intense, but there's nothing quite like the UFC
There's
championship main
like
event.
This.
And this is our final one of 2022. Magomed Ankalaev and Jan Blachowicz. No vacancy sign will be out later as we crown a new UFC light heavyweight champion. Ankalaev out of that southpaw stance in white. Jan Blachowicz, the orthodox fighter, is in red. Our UFC light heavyweight championship fight is underway.
This has been the year of the underdog also. There's a lot of storylines to this fight. Being here, fighting for a vacant championship. I did this before as the guy that had fought for the belt before. So there was some comfort in that going into that vacant title fight. Jan Blachowicz has been the champion coming into for a vacant championship. Ankalaev's never even had a title fight before. So there's a lot of comfort in knowing that you've been in the main event fighting for the belt prior to doing it a second time.
Ankalaev, as he eats a leg kick there, did go 25 minutes with Thiago Santos in a main event earlier this year, back in March.
Beautiful low kick, 2 in a row by Jan Blachowicz. Because of the extreme power that Jan carries, a lot of times people sleep on the fact that he's very crafty. He sets things up very well.
Oh, nice counter right from Ankalaev.
And you see both of these guys land good shots to start the fight. But the reality is, we're in this situation because the champion, the former champion, Yuri Prochazka, stepped away. Or he's, and the guy is still a champion, not really in theory, still a champion because he gave up the title.
Yeah.
This guy's a martial artist, and he did it with honor. Not many guys would do what Yuri Prochazka did.
Right. Yeah, most guys would not.
No.
They would keep their title and just get surgery and come back, and this would be for an interim title.
Right. Yes. It would have been for the interim championship, and Yuri steps away, coded a warrior, but will fight for the belt when he comes back, right? So maybe there's some comfort in that. But you can't really say much bad about Yuri Prochazka and his decision to let the division move on when most wouldn't do it.
Very noble and very honorable decision.
But you have two light heavyweights right now with their eyes solely on the prize of becoming the light heavyweight champion of the world.
We saw a little bit of conservatism creep into the game of Magomed Ankalaev after his UFC debut against Paul Craig, but this is an offensive fighter. Outstanding counter striker, and you see the speed discrepancy.
Yeah. Ankalaev is faster. He's very quick, and he's a guy that for a long time we thought at some point we would see him here. It's a little sooner than he expected, but he's in there with a guy, Jan Blachowicz, that you can make no mistakes against. Look at that. You make a mistake against Jan, he will hurt you.
And he's landed.
Already some swelling courtesy of that left hand from Blachowicz right around that right eye of Ankalaev.
You spoke about it earlier, John. Jan said he would not be able to be as fast as Ankalaev, but his timing would be very important. Right now you see the timing allowing him to keep up with him.
Beautiful high kick by Ankalaev, blocked by Blachowicz.
And the knowledge of when to throw. He doesn't waste actions just throwing stuff for no reason. Everything has a purpose.
These fighters were to compete in a 3-round co-main event tonight before being elevated a few weeks ago. Blachowicz has really leaned into the sports psychology, brought on a mental coach, Daria Albers, after the Glover-Teixeira fight. Good counter by Ankalaev again, touching that body with his foot there. Nicely done again.
Oh, that front kick is nasty.
Front kicks to the body by Ankalaev.
You know, you see these Dagestanis, and for the most part, they're wrestling, they're grappling, trying to take you down. This guy is a striker, and he's a striker at the highest level. He is so sharp with everything he throws.
That front kick is money. Front kick to the body by Ankalaev.
And Joe, this must be something that they did specifically for Blachowicz. This isn't something that we see as much in some of his other fights.
Blachowicz is attacking that lead leg, both from the inside and the outside.
He almost kicks the inside leg at the shin like he wants you to check it because he knows that his bones are a little more dense and that you're going to be hurt more than he will.
5 minutes down.
Give me a towel, please. What? Towel? Okay. Okay. Give him the wet towel. Everything's good, Muhammad. Muhammad, it's fine. Just work. You know what you're doing. Have some water. Muhammad, just work. You're better than him. You're faster than him. You do not need to brawl with him. 2 punches, that's it. Don't punch too much. 2, 3, that's it.
Right here you see Magomed with a nice straight left hand. Blachowicz landing a little left hook that starts to swell in. Another left hand by Ankalaev. And I believe that the story of the first round was this. That front kick right up the middle, poking at Jan Blachowicz.
Magomed Ankalaev has done his last 8 training camps here in Vegas at Extreme Couture, but his head coach, Sukrab Magomedov, the guy who was there in his corner, chief corner, deserves a lot of credit for rounding this guy into form. Round 2, Jan Blachowicz in red, Ankalaev in white.
They want Ankalaev to be a little bit more patient, don't need to brawl.
Oh, beautiful left high kick. So fast.
He throws that high kick from out of nowhere, man.
Good body kick from Blachowicz, or so it appeared.
Again, he goes shin to shin, attacking that right leg.
He just throws it right down there. It's like he has no fear of it getting checked.
Big right hand connection a moment ago by Blachowicz. Ankalaev continues to attack the body to great effect.
Ooh.
That left high kick is a weapon.
But Jan landed a really good left hook there. You know, if you possess an ability to take someone down, and you're fighting Jan Blachowicz, after seeing what Glover Teixeira did, I don't understand why that is not key number 1 going into the fight. Trying to engage him in the grappling because there's so much danger in striking with him. Or at least especially early. Jan said he's shored that hole up, but how much could he have improved in the short time since that fight?
It's a very good point. Again, bam, shin to shin.
Always a response from Ankalaev. That's something his coach has always said. You throw at Magomed, he's always coming back with something.
Well, and John, that speaks to his counter-striking. He's one of the better counter-strikers in the UFC. He's definitely the best counter-striker in the light heavyweight division, but the reality is he does not lead very often. He tries to draw out your attack to try to counter. But look, because of that, Jan's doing the same thing.
Look at that right shin of Ankalaev.
Oh, yeah.
Getting ate up.
Short uppercut lands for Blachowicz. Nice
Excellent
little sequence.
uppercut. That's a big shot right there.
Jab penetrates the guard of Ankalaev as we hit the midpoint of round 2.
And if you watch, here comes Jan Blachowicz with another low leg kick. Check it all you want. The corner of Magomed Ankalaev wants him to continue to kick.
Ooh, beautiful left hand. Off the bounce. He's getting light on his feet again. And that's when he's at his most dangerous.
Numbers couldn't be.
Yep, that's that one. Look at that.
There it is again.
He did not like that one. Now he's going to start lifting the leg to try to check. Jan just sweeps that leg kick.
Yep. And now he knows it's effective.
Yep, he's going to now you throw the kick to the body. When the guy's overreacting on those low ones, you start to pick him up a little bit.
Oh, he's in
That
trouble.
one really bothered Ankalaev.
Look at this. Brutal power while he's holding his leg.
Isn't that crazy, Joe, that he was kicking him at the shin knowing that that's a hard spot to hit. But look at the damage he has now inflicted on Ankalaev.
Not surprisingly, the Ankalaev corner's called for a takedown.
Blachowicz has wrist control, and he's pushing him away. Nicely done by Jan Blachowicz. And Ankalaev switched stances.
And Jan will just start blasting the other side now.
We talk a lot about the elder statesmen in some of these UFC divisions.
Look at
How about
that.
Jan Blachowicz, 39 years old, man?
Yeah, but it's almost like you don't think of him as 39 because he's shown zero deterioration and constant improvement.
39 is a great year, Joe. I'll be honest with you. Oh,
And again, he goes to that leg kick.
he's going to beat up that left side, too, though.
Oh, and Ankalaev lands the right hand.
Ankalaev is almost limping on that leg, even when he tries to settle his weight to throw.
Yeah, he's having a problem with it for sure.
He's having to fight exclusively out of that orthodox stance here.
And you would think that Blachowicz would have more success because that's not his base stance.
Right.
So he doesn't pick up on the kicks and checking them as easy. They're going to have to get some ice on that right leg in between rounds to try and calm it down a little bit. Hope to numb it so that he can take a few of these kicks instead of limping every time he gets hit on it.
But most likely that's not going to help.
I mean, you got to do something,
Now.
right? Try, but start massaging.
They're doing it right
something.
now. They're doing it just as you said, and he's not sitting either.
Sit.
Okay, now he's got him.
Hey, why are you waiting for him? Tell me, why are you waiting? Work. Let me know why you're not working right now. Tell me. You can take him in 5 seconds. You can take him right now. He's not your opponent. What are you doing? You can't put him down. Do not get in a brawl with him. Just kill him. You're fast.
Let's see, right hand from Blachowicz, right hand from Ankalaev, and here's that inside low kick. He tried to check it. Left hand by Blachowicz, caught him coming in. There's again. I mean, he's going shin to shin on him. I mean, he's checking it, but to no avail.
Oh, that one really hurt him, Joe.
Blachowicz got woolly mammoth bones.
He's also wearing those foot, right? And he's kicking him at that. So he's not necessarily going shin to shin. He's kicking him with his, right where the foot turns, the leg, and he's kicking him right with those pad-looking things. Yeah, those sleeves.
Not every commission lets you wear those.
And he can see Ankalaev limping around, trying to get his legs back under him. Blachowicz caught him with the left. And again, he gets him.
Soon as he goes southpaw, he beats up that leg.
Blachowicz looks very confident there. Now he attacks the left leg.
And he's going to stay on that.
He's taking the wheels out of Ankalaev.
Ankalaev cannot turn southpaw. He's afraid to do it now because if he does, he knows that Jan is going to throw that inside leg kick.
Brief flirtation there with the southpaw stance, thought better of it.
And then there's the problem in the fact that it compromises his movement, which is one of his biggest strengths.
Yes.
To avoid the big power from Blachowicz. Again, he hits him there. How many more can he take?
And Joe, in those, once you're hurting and your leg's already beat, they don't even have to land clean anymore. As soon as they touch it.
A toe.
Yeah, a toe hurts. Everything hurts.
Ankalaev with a big right hand over the top.
He's going to have to get aggressive. He's going to take some chances. Unfortunately, when you take those chances, you run into the dangers of who Jan Blachowicz is.
Good jab by Ankalaev.
Yep.
Sharp left-hand connection now from Magomed Ankalaev.
Yep, nice jab on Ankalaev.
Blachowicz goes southpaw and lands. Ankalaev showing some pretty good championship medal here.
Well, he's starting to really put his foot on the gas, recognizing that the visuals of him limping around after taking those leg kicks are not good.
I'm being told you can wear those sleeves now all over the world, which was not always the case. Nice sequence from Ankalaev after Blachowicz had landed. Jan with the jab.
And we know that Jan Blachowicz won the second round, but round one, close round, Ankalaev wins this. The pressure might be very important as we head into the championship rounds after this round three. You know, a close round already. Oh my goodness, that was
and it's both legs now.
It's both sides.
Oh my goodness.
Jan Blachowicz is made of steel. Seriously, he kicks, it's stunning.
And Ankalaev still throwing offense Blachowicz's way.
And he had to go southpaw again.
So both legs of Ankalaev compromised. Pretty good entry. Blachowicz stays upright.
And you wanted my answer, Joe? Why not wrestle? Because he can't take Jan down.
Right.
Jan has really improved the takedown defense.
And with Ankalaev's legs compromised, he doesn't have the same drive.
He has no drive. He's got to start to try to trick Blachowicz to take him down. Hooking the legs, making him balance, trying to overwhelm him with information to get takedowns.
And then there's the question of how much torque can he generate off the feet?
Yes.
With those compromised legs,
right?
How much power is he able to deliver? I mean, is he reduced exclusively to arm strikes?
And it's on both sides.
Yeah.
It's on both sides now.
Very impressive by Blachowicz.
Blachowicz circles away, eats a body kick from Ankalaev.
And even when he checks him, they hurt.
It's crazy because Ankalaev's had a really good round. He's been the one dictating the engagements outside of these leg kicks, but the visual is seeing him limping around after Jan lands that nasty outside leg kick.
Something momentarily bothered the left eye of Blachowicz. Under a minute here, round 3.
Nice knee. Oh, it went low.
Right there. Stay there. Jan, stay away from your corner. Here, here. Quiet. No coaching. Jan, stay there. Lucas. Lucas. Yeah. Good. Center. Ready?
I see what Ankalaev's trying to do now. He's trying to be so forward and so active that Jan can't even set the kicks. That's going to be his only chance going forward. He's got to be throwing so much that Jan can never really step off and pivot to throw that out inside leg kick or outside when he goes conventional. He's going forward, he's lifting the knee, and he's just throwing action to make contact with Jan Blachowicz. But the reality is this: if we learned anything in the last fight, just this will not be enough.
Right.
Just clinching won't be enough to get a win. You got to score.
And he gets the takedown. Look at that.
Late takedown in round 3 for Ankalaev on his 7th attempt. All right, championship rounds forthcoming.
Hey, he's 0 in grappling. He's 0 in wrestling. Come in with a 3. Come in with a 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. He's missing all of it. Just put your chin down and 3. It's always going to go in. The third one always goes in. The third punch always goes in. Hey, put yourself together. Just rip him apart. Rip him apart, Maga.
Here's Jan Blachowicz with another inside low kick. Right hand by Blachowicz just kind of touches him, but then the body kick follows up. Another low kick by Blachowicz. And that one really compromised that left leg. And again, I mean, he's hurting.
Round 4 is brought to you by Manscaped's Lawnmower 4.0, the official electric trimmer of UFC. Visit manscaped.com now.
There will be no dancing tonight.
No. You know it's bad whenever you're dealing with dealing with this type of adrenaline and you gotta stop to like take a moment. Because nothing really hurts. Even if you get knocked out, you don't feel it. But these leg kicks, he must be so damaged to have to stop and take a moment and kind of limp. Tells you with this adrenaline that these are very effective.
Nice uppercut from Blachowicz, but Ankalaev continuing to do exactly what he needs to do, close distance.
That was a good knee to the body by Ankalaev as well.
You see Magomed trying to get to 2 underhooks. He's going to try to go back to that single leg. He has not been able to take Jan down around the body, but he did when he got to a single. So look for him to try to go back to that position.
And now we have to take into consideration that neither of these men prepared for a 5-round fight. We are now in the championship rounds.
And I was thinking that very thing as Blachowicz's energy appears to be a little bit sapped here.
Yes. A little bit. I mean, DC, you could speak on this. How much more preparation is involved in a 5-round fight versus a 3?
It's crazy, right? When you're doing 5 rounds, I mean, I didn't prepare for 3 rounds for 11 straight fights. So it's a very difficult thing, and the difference in rounds and running and cardio it's immense. And these guys didn't have enough time to add the extra work. But both were very certain that they could go 5 rounds without much problem.
Good shot by Ankalaev, and he gets the takedown.
Beautiful takedown by Ankalaev.
And right in front of his coaches, no less.
This is huge.
Huge, and early in the round. And this is big for this kid to get through the adversity of what he went through in round 2 with the hurt leg, and then round 3 getting hurt again, to be able to still implement the game plan, especially with what his coaches are telling him in between rounds, to process that information and go and do it.
And for Blachowicz, he cannot be content to just try to throw shots off of his back, because he really can't generate enough power.
It zaps you too. I mean, we saw in the Yuri Prochazka-Blachowicz fight, Glover's a guy that's wrestled his whole life, and he got tired from all the grappling and the wrestling. Jan Blachowicz doesn't have that background.
Blachowicz is trying to get to his feet. Look at it, Ankalaev has his back.
Magomed Ankalaev has never had a pro win by submission, but content to soften Blachowicz up here. Perhaps Jan fighting for a 5th round. Still 2 minutes to go.
Jan's got to be very careful not to call back to the Blachowicz fight, because in the fight against Rakic, he didn't deal with this. This is the first time since Glover that he's had someone on his back. He did not fight well there that time. This time he needs to forget about this. Forget about trying to hit him. Be careful and protect your neck and start trying to get back up to your feet.
Nice job by Ankalaev.
And this is absolutely draining for Blachowicz. In this fight that he didn't prepare for 5 rounds, in the championship 4th and 5th, and getting dominated with grappling, which is not his strong suit.
And Joe, saving Ankalaev from dealing with leg kicks.
Yes.
He's taking no damage. Right now, you can hit him from the bottom off your back all you want. In order to hurt this kid, you got to get him up and you got to start blasting kicks again.
Right, Ankalaev's right calf is purple, but he's not even being forced to stand up here. A lot of ground control time being accrued here by Ankalaev.
Also, he's doing this right in front of his corner.
Yep. And doing enough to keep Mark Goddard out of the way. Every chance he gets an opportunity to throw something and land something, he does it.
Oh, big elbow from Ankalaev. 30 seconds to go, round 4.
Jan has got to find a way to get back to his feet. He's got to shove Ankalaev towards his knees, push him and shrimp, start getting height to use the fence to try to get back to his feet.
Oh, big shots by Ankalaev.
Final seconds of what has been a dominant round 4 for Ankalaev.
Great response.
Round.
Great response by Ankalaev.
When you are working, everything is good. Just keep working. Legs, put it on his legs. Where's the cold towel? Do you want water? Give some water. Give him some water. Give him some water to drink. This is the last 5 minutes. 5 minutes, Maga. Quiet. You need to push him and just squeeze the life out of him. Don't let him work. He is 0. He's a full 0. He's only working because you're letting him work. If you don't let him work, he's got nothing. Just rip him apart. Just squeeze the life out of him. That's it. Just a little bit. Just push a little bit. He's yours. Do you understand me, Maga? That's it. That's it. Come on.
Well, at least in terms of the gas tank, Magomed Ankalaev would appear to be the far fresher fighter entering this 5th and final round. Ankalaev immediately took the center in round 4. Separation would be a friend of Jan Blachowicz. Seems as though a lot of the scorecards out there have this one 2-2. 5th and final round. Something there appeared to bother Jan Blachowicz.
Not ideal way to get here, but this is exactly what Ankalaev wanted. He just blitzed Jan. Jan overreacted and fell. And now he finds himself right back on his back.
And Jan's trying to get back up to his feet, but Ankalaev just all over him. The superior grappler.
And here's the problem, Jan takes guard. You cannot lock him full guard. You gotta keep trying to get up. I mean, late in the fight, Ankalaev has not even allowed for him to try to get his offense going on the feet.
He really did a fantastic job of adjusting.
Yeah.
Especially considering how damaged his legs were. The fact that he was able to push through that and win the 4th, and now here on top in the 5th.
Yep.
And his head coach did a really nice job centering his athlete and having that urgency to get his guy back in the fight. It's been all Ankalaev in the championship rounds, and precious seconds ticking off for Jan Blachowicz.
They told him he has nothing in the grappling. You've got to go, but this kid's ability to pivot, to go from believing he was the better striker to using his grappling to control Jan Blachowicz is really impressive.
And Jan's really trying to reach for a Kimura on the left arm, but Ankalaev's having none of it.
I mean, you're not going to Kimura sweep these guys, right? These wrestling guys have such strong bases. It's hard to Kimura sweep them. He needs to collect an underhook, start to lift that underhook to get himself back up to his feet, because now we're 2 minutes into round 5.
I mean, he's really got to do everything to try to get back up to his feet. It's really do or die for Blachowicz at this point. Because Ankalaev could easily do this for no.
Oh, yeah. And Mark Goddard's not going to bail him out. You saw Blachowicz made eye contact with the referee, who closed his distance a little bit, but Ankalaev in a dominant position, staying active.
And now he's collected that wrist on the bottom. He's going to start getting active with his left hand now.
Big shots here from Ankalaev.
Yep.
He has that right hand. Excuse me, the right hand of Blachowicz tied up.
Yeah, but he's trying to hide his head. He must not like those elbows coming back his way from Blachowicz. But Jan can't generate the power that he needs here.
That's a big shot. Big shot from Ankalaev. Yeah, I mean, Jan just can't count on that backwards left elbow. It's just, there's not enough.
Especially laying on your side.
Yeah, there's not enough there.
Blachowicz has one-arm trap. Blachowicz not in a great position here to defend. Under 2 minutes to go.
These are big shots.
Oh, that elbow.
This could be it. He could stop him here. If he continues this barrage with that right arm trap, he could stop him.
Bad. Jan can't even build the base.
Here it is.
Blachowicz in danger of being stopped here late in the 5th and final round.
I mean, Mark Goddard is as good as it gets. He's not going to stop this fight early, but if he feels that Jan can't defend himself, he will stop it.
Oh, something bothered Blachowicz. Maybe an injury, a wince of some kind.
Well, he's just trying to just get free. Yeah, he's grunting, trying to get away from this kid.
Ankalaev is moving towards a head and arm choke here. But now he's on top in half guard. And he's just looking to beat Jan Blachowicz up. Saying stay busy. Good elbow there by Ankalaev. Another one, short, tight elbows. He's just beating Jan Blachowicz up. And Jan just can't get back up.
Big strike difference here, but a lot of that work was done on the ground. It was very even until Ankalaev went grapple heavy.
What a response by Magomed Ankalaev. Both legs compromised in round 3 and got this fight exactly where he needed to.
John, you could not have told me that we would be in round 5 after the reactions we saw from this kid in round 3. I thought the fight was very close to being over.
Yeah, very, very surprising. And I'm sure Jan felt the same way. I mean, he had to think the momentum was going his way.
That last one, where he kicked him on the right side, Magomed backed up and kind of winced. If he would have just charged at him and just started throwing leg kick out the leg kick out the leg kick, he wouldn't have been able to do anything.
Strong finish by Magomed Ankalaev.
Yeah.
All right, so the light heavyweight title fight goes the distance. Magomed Ankalaev moving pretty well right now on those limbs. Jan Blachowicz disappointed with the way the final 11 minutes or so went. Looks as though Russia is going to get a second world champion in a span of 8 weeks. Judges' scorecards haven't been needed a whole lot tonight. We started the evening with 10 consecutive finishes. And there is the likely next challenger, the former champ Glover Teixeira.
Right here you see Jan Blachowicz go to land, Magomed landed the left hand. This is a story to fight early. These inside leg kicks of Jan Blachowicz was really hurting Ankalaev. Right here you see Blachowicz land a beautiful left hand. Then again, right hand. Blachowicz was having a very good early part to this fight. Outside leg kick by Jan Blachowicz. Then a straight left by Ankalaev. Blachowicz, right hand off of the left hook to the body. Then this right here, the leg kicks. Hurting Ankalaev, made him switch stances. He went back to work on kicking the opposite side. Beautiful body kick by the former champion. Right here, once again, outside leg kick. Hurts Magomed. Magomed tries to keep poker face. He kicks him again. Look at him grimace, take a step back and go, oh my goodness. Time to pivot. All wrestling from Magomed Ankalaev down the stretch. Beautiful takedowns and ground control that I feel will ultimately lead to him becoming the UFC champion. Once again, Jan Blachowicz just overreacting because he was so fearful of getting taken down again that he ultimately put himself in a position that he did not want to be. And at the end of the fifth round, a lot of ground and pound by Magomed Ankalaev.
And Ankalaev just came over to greet Jan Blachowicz. Tremendous show of respect there as we show you the numbers. Significant strikes, a lot of them on the ground, but advantage for Magomed Ankalaev, certainly more pronounced in the total strike column. And you got to think the 11+ minutes of ground control time are going to loom large. A lot of scorecards out there believing that Ankalaev won rounds 1, 4, and 5. Jan Blachowicz, largely with the leg kicks, had a productive rounds 2 and 3. All right, it looks as though the scorecards are in. Who will be the new UFC light heavyweight champion? Bruce Buffer with the answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Mike Bell scores the contest, 48-47, Blachowicz. Derek Cleary scores it, 48-46, Ankalaev. And Sal Diamano scores the contest, 47-47. Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is declared a split draw.